They need to have their things a certain size, and I'm tiny, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a very small, petite girl, and it's just not comfortable, like, you know. It might be a bit hard with this because it's not fucking pretty, like, I don't know how to explain it. I think from, like I say, like being sexually active from a young age and thinking like, going through stuff and thinking that was normal, you know, when you're in pain and you're like, oh, that's normal. I think that's when I was in the adult industry, I just carried that on. So if anything hurt or, you know, it was jabbing me in places or whatever, I'd just think about the money and I'd just do the job. So it started there because obviously obviously I know in the industry whatever, but they need to have their things a certain size, and I'm tiny, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a very small, petite girl, and it's just not comfortable, like, you know.
And how long, you know, were you in this process before you started to question it? Was it like after the very first scene? Was it like how deep did you go before you?
I was in it for 3 years.
You started thinking about it. Yeah.
No, I never thought about it either. Like, I never thought about it after. Like, because for 3 years I was in it. Even after I got out of the industry and I went into like the darker stages of my life, like, I didn't even think what was happening was wrong then. I was totally thinking that I was a sex object, that it was normal to sell my body and my soul, and I thought that it was okay to do the things that I was doing, and like, I try not to live with regret now. I guess I still do a little bit, but like, I've just had to get rid of it all just to let people know that I can sit here now and be like, okay, I did that, but it was a huge mistake, you know, and I want to get people to understand. So in the adult industry, I was in there for 3 years and not once did I question what was going on. So there was loads going on. Like, I seen girls with anal tears, I seen feces, I seen blood, I cried so many times. Obviously I started sniffing coke with that lady, but I carried that way on into that. Like, I was that's where my addiction started. I thought it was normal, again, to be sniffing 3, 4, 5 days a week. Do you know what I mean? People thought my lifestyle looked well cushy, mate. Fendi bags, like, do you know what I mean? Chauffeurs going out in West End every night popping bottles.